this kid, we've shown him to you before. What is his name? Jonathan Crone?
Yes.
And now in Fox and Friends, they're going to do a little, what they call a pundit pit. And they're going to bring in a couple other kids. And see if this kid doesn't drive you absolutely crazy. Okay, let's watch.
You know, we talk to grown-ups all the time on this show about issues that affect kids, so today we decided to go straight to the source. It's our special Child Prodigy edition of the Pundit Pit. Doris Vitak is the 11-year-old author of Yang in Disguise, a full-length book. Jonathan Crone is a 14-year-old columnist, and Moshe Kai Tablin is an 11-year-old college graduate. And they join us today from around the country, New York, Atlanta, and also Los Angeles. All right, kids, Adora, let's start with you. What do you think of the idea of going to school year-round? Because there are some who say the reason the United States is so far behind the rest of the planet is because we've got a very short school day, only 6.5 hours on average, and we only go 180 days a year when other places around the globe go a lot longer.
Well, I think that if we look at these other countries, they are performing better academically, and as a result, I think we do need to lengthen our school year. I don't believe in all year-round schooling. I think we do need to have short breaks in between, but I do think it needs lengthening.
All right, Jonathan, I understand you don't think that that's the problem.
Well, look, I mean, it's just like saying that if I do something today, it's automatically going to be somehow magically better than it is tomorrow. The point's saying that if you lengthen the school day, everything is automatically going to change and we're going to perform better. The point should be we need to get the bad teachers out, get the good teachers better salary, and moreover, we also need to make school choice a prevalent part of American society when it comes to education. We need to allow people to choose where they go instead of paying for tuition for their neighbor's kid and their kid to go to school. They need to have only one kid they're paying for, and that's their kid. And if you have school choice, you're also competing between schools so that the curriculum gets better and better. The bar is raised, the actual status of the tests will be raised, and the actual education of the kids coming out will be raised.
Shut up already.
What Jonathan is saying is that forget about lengthening the school year, we need better schools. What do you say?
Well, I say that most of the countries in Europe and also South America, for example, Brazil, they go 11 months a year, and for 1 month of break. And here, for high schools, and they take like a 2 months, 3 months break, and I feel that's kind of too long.
All right, very good. So we've tackled that. The official score, if you're keeping track at home, 2 of the 3 think that we should extend the school year or at least the school day. All right, let's move on to this now. The President of the United States, Barack Obama, is spending a lot of money, a lot of tax money, a lot of future money as well on all sorts of stimulus programs and bailouts and stuff like that. And we want to know whether or not, because we hear so often from his critics that future generations of Americans are going to have to be paying for it. They're talking about you guys. So, Adora, what do you think about when you hear that the president is spending money that will be paid back when you are much older? What do you think about that?
Well, actually, I have a kind of a joke. Barack Obama has 2 kids, and I think that he would have to have a pretty good reason to be spending all this money, because unless he really doesn't love his kids, then why would he want them to have to pay that back? I think that...
So you think it's an investment in the future?
Yes, I think it's really an investment and that we'll be getting returns.
So you don't mind that you're going to have to pay for it when you are a grown-up?
I would rather have to pay it then and get the return than have to pay it a lot more later.
Right.
Oh, she's so smart.
What do you say?
She's so cute.
Well, it's going to be a heavy load on the citizens here.
Look at how annoying
Yeah,
that kid is.
so
Can't take it.
are you suggesting that perhaps he shouldn't be spending as much? Moshe?
Well, I agree. It should be an investment in the future.
All right, very good. All right, Jonathan, I saw you waving your hand.
Please. Oh, please.
Guys, you're saying that it's an investment in the future. He quadrupled the national debt. George Bush and others didn't have to quadruple the national debt to make an investment in the future. Education, like I said, you don't have to raise taxes. You don't have to increase government spending to get good schools. You just have to make it you have to make schools better in a different way than just spending more money. Throwing money at the problem doesn't make the world turn around. It hasn't fixed things. It didn't fix the stimulus package has only made things worse in America. ever since Barack Obama signed it into law, the economy's still gone down.
Now,
George
Jonathan,
Bush passed a stimulus package too, and because of the problems George Bush has created, we have to spend all this money.
Oh,
Yes! Booyah!
George Bush didn't quadruple the national debt, sir. George Bush
Sir.
did not quadruple the national
Yes, he
debt.
did.
That was Barack Hussein Obama.
Oh,
I've never seen such a combative Brady Bunch panel. Have you? All right, very good.
I feel like the elder statesman today, by the way.
Well, you are, Jonathan. You're 14, and Adora and Moshe Kai are both 11 years old. And this has been a terrific pint-sized pundit pit.
all right. The only question is, how much do I love Adora?
Yeah, Adora is, first of all, she's very cute. And second of all, she's great at answering those questions in a very intelligent way and in a very calm way. There's none of this, how dare you? How dare you? You don't know anything. Like, shut your mouth. Okay?
Shut your mouth. All right. And when she said, well, I would, I'm not looking forward to paying a lot of things, of course, but on the other hand, I think if we have that return on investment, I was like, oh, geez, Lord mercy, she's smart at 11.
Right.
Right? Imagine if that's your kid, how proud you'd be.
Very proud.
Now, if Jonathan Crone's your kid, all right, listen, Mom, Dad, okay? You need to get your good behavior in, your bad behavior out. Okay? It's just that simple. You understand? And it's and the thing is, all of his Republican talking points are so simplistic, and he thinks he's so smart.
I know.
Because everybody encourages him. I get it. I mean, he's a 14-year-old kid. Remember, he could grow up to be a perfectly sensible guy. Okay. God knows, you remember, I was a Republican when I was a kid.
Right.
Today I was remembered how I gave a speech senior year in high school in our debate class. We had a poli-sci class, and I was a congressman there. I was Congressman Huger, right? And I gave a speech about how the Contras were like the American revolutionaries, how they were like George Washington and Thomas Jefferson, and we needed to give them a chance. Oh, I want to strangle that little jank. Okay, go back there. Now if I saw him, I'd be like, tell me about the Contras again. Right? So anyway, so the kid grew up to be perfectly fine. And I blame his parents more than anything else. But how do you tolerate that? Guys! Okay? Okay, guys! Okay? Good teachers in, bad teachers out. Barack Hussein, he tripled the national debt. What are you talking about? Like he's seen those dumb Republican pundits on TV, and so he,
No, that's exactly what he sounds like, a dumb Republican pundit on Fox News.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he sounded like. This little 14-year-old kid is regurgitating crap that he's hearing on Fox News, and it's maddening because he doesn't even know what he believes in yet.
I said this the last time, and we'll end it on this. Look, you think you've seen the last of that kid? Oof, think again, man. You're gonna see that kid's gonna haunt us for decades.
That kid's going to be the governor of Texas.
Okay, where is he from? He's from Atlanta. Governor of Georgia, pencil it in. Okay, I mean minimum congressman, right? Because they love stuff like this. He's gonna go on a speaking circuit. Jesus is saying he's gonna make money, no question. Him and Miss California, they're gonna milk this thing for decades. So get used to Jonathan Crowe.